Is this, Wow. All I see is over on the right-hand side. It says age, stars, height stars, weight stars, dash dash, not female. Welcome. Welcome to the Neo World program. A person? Floating person is talking to me. Who is it? No, is this even a person in the first place? Have a good one, Amy. Take care, enjoy the rest of your evening. Placebo effect. When you get in the sauna with a guy and suddenly become extreme bros. Danganronpa 1 proved it. I like the placebo effect. I'm not quite a person. I'm simply an artificial intelligence program. It would make me happy if you called me Alter Ego. That is the name my master gave me when he created me. I can talk? What are you? Alter Ego? Artificial intelligence program? I am the master program behind the Neo World program. I'm responsible for creating and overseeing this world. I am God, however, only the Observer has the authority to directly influence you guys, which would be Chiaki. I can't actually exert much influence. In fact, my existence is one that you don't normally meet. I'm sort of like an apartment manager or something. I may oversee the entire apartment building, but I lack the power to manage individual rooms. But the virus has infected everything I'm supposed to be managing. Because of that, this world I'm managing is acting very peculiar. Hold on. My brain can't follow what you're saying. Let me gather my thoughts first. Damn it, it's that feeling from earlier again. This floating, like my feet are hovering above the floor. It's like I can't feel my feet or the ground. I can't even believe my own existence. Hey, you should know, right? Where is this place? Tell me, what is the Neo World program? The Neo World program has omitted the data collection procedure for shaping the entire world. As such, only the data we collected during the experimental stages is being utilized. Specifically, that means that the data detailing Jabberwock Island, where this research facility is located. That is why the previous Jabberwock Island cityscape was restored. Ergo, if I'm to answer your question, where is this place? The answer would be mostly Jabberwock Island. Mostly. Certain portions of it are different depending on the circumstances. For example, this school you're in. It appears this space is entirely under the virus's influence. That's probably why I'm appearing before you too. However, even without the virus, these circumstances are a bit unnatural. It seems the launch was rushed, and because of that, there wasn't enough time to collect any data. I'm sorry, I don't really know the circumstances of the outside world. Wake up, Neo. Knock, knock. After all, I'm simply the overseer of the Neo World program. Most of its words, I understood what they meant, but I couldn't understand what was being said. There's no way for me to acknowledge it as the truth. It would make much more sense if this was a fictional world. Wait, you're saying this world is a fictional world? I feel like I can't believe what's going on here. This missing sense of reality. All the mysteries, all the truths. They're all just fiction. Is that... Even so, I need to know. I need to know what this world is. Hey, can you tell me? Hey, can you tell me? What was the Neo World program used for in the first place? The Neo World program serves only one purpose. It is used to make the real world a splendid one. I guess you can say it's a program for creating hope. Ah, gives lottery tickets to everyone. A program for creating hope. Well, the fact that we're here, and the fact that we don't have our memories, that's all the program's fault, right? Deleting memory is the first step toward replacing memory. Replacing memory data is one of the features of the Neo World program. With the installed memory control unit, it is possible to remove any time period you set it to. And from there, you upload the memories obtained in the virtual world. And this is why we were supposed to stay on the island, have fun together, be happy, yada yada. Basically would have overwritten our time as the remnants of despair. Thus, no despair at all. None of Junko's brainwashing, nothing. Removing memories of any time period you set it to? So Monokuma was right. We did lose our school memories. But why? Why us? Why were our school memories taken away? There's a reason for that, right? And that is a mystery to me too. Booting the program on the Survivors of Hope's Peak Academy while it's still in its experimental stage. I'm sure there was a very good reason. But unfortunately, I don't know what's happening in the outside world. I'm sorry. Are you saying we're lab rats? It's the only thing I can think of. It sounds like we're just lab rats. The Future Foundation did that to us? Yeah, so if they're replacing memories, that would be part of the reason that in this simulated world, Hiyoko is much younger. But they're trying to save the world, right? Or is the Future Foundation not our ally? I'm sorry I can't provide that much help. If only I was more reliable, I wouldn't have lost my authority to a virus like this. Mondo.exe is disappointed in your weakness right now. All these new words make my head feel like it's about to burst. Can you tell me more about the Observer and that virus? Well, for this session, the Neo World program is programmed to house 15 people along with 2 monitors. Monami and Chiaki. 2 monitors? Yeah, they were disguised as a teacher and one of the students. They were intended to guide the participants in this way. By the way, the Observer in the teacher role has been given the authority to influence you all, but the Observer in the student role was not. They weren't given any special authority at all, so they'd seem the same as everyone else. What kind of authority does the teacher role have? As an example, the teacher creates the rules of this world and manages them. If the teacher is properly managing the rules they've created, there's no risk of abuse. And because the virus infected everything, because of the virus infecting everything, that has changed. It changed this world where violence shouldn't have existed in the first place. The Neo World program would have promised eternal peace. But just like the outside world, it's become a world filled with violence and death. What is that virus? I don't really know the details behind its true identity, but that function is beyond my capabilities. No matter how much I try to stop it, it behaves as if it already knows what I'm attempting to do. In the end, it stole the portion of my abilities which contained my authority to build the world. It was like it was a grandmaster chess player. I desperately tried to fight back so it wouldn't have complete control. But even so, a portion of the world has been modified at its convenience. She's probably talking about Monokuma Rock in the Funhouse. Based on what she's saying, it sounds like she's on the receiving end of a one-sided stick. Alter Ego should be an impressive artificial intelligence that the Future Foundation created. I can tell that just by communicating with her. Which means this supposed virus is so smart that it surpasses this alter ego? If so, does that virus possess an artificial intelligence just like her? Damn it, what the heck? An artificial intelligence waging an attack against another one? That's so freaking irritating. How'd that virus infect the Neo World program? Neo World program exists in isolation. It's impossible that it was infected through a network. I'm fairly certain someone physically uploaded it. Physically? Perhaps someone secretly brought an external memory drive containing the virus into the facility, and directly uploaded it into the main computer where the Neo World program is installed. Based on my calculations, that's most likely what happened. It was brought to the Future Foundation's facility? It was the Muggles, always blame the Muggles. The only person who could enter the facility is someone who is a member of the Future Foundation. Damn it, what am I thinking? Why am I assuming that what I just heard is the truth? Why am I assuming that everything is a lie? Observers. Neo World program? But it's true that the virus is powerful and that I'm completely overwhelmed by it. But I'm still able to defend the essential areas. Totally calling it, the virus is based on Mondo. Given that he killed Chihiro in the first place. I'm still able to defend the essential areas, so it has a limit too. A limit? If it took over an observer, then it has to follow the rules of an observer. Such as, in order to end the program and release everyone, I need to follow the correct procedure and...
Hey! Come on now!
Okay, even if you're just a god in the machine, that's enough hints from you. You're gonna say something more. Suppose that you exist between life and death, and death of yourself is inevitable. If so, it can be parallel to the defluxation based on the definition of existence that constitutes the relationship. From there, the paradigm change results by being cut off rapidly and causes a situation where your own existence is unobservable and accelerates and crosses with the joint ownership of the world in the situation from the context invites your death.
Hey. Monokuma.exe has stopped responding. Oh, hey, Makoto. What the heck? What just happened? Trying to remember my Makoto voice.
You're right there, aren't you? Someone is right there, right?
Huh? Who are you? Are you different from the earlier one? Maybe he can't hear my voice from this side?
I'm currently talking to the world through alter ego. Ever since you guys vanished into that space, the video feedback's been pretty distorted. Even so, we were forced to watch you this entire time.
Huh?
Things you guys were forced to do. We were forced to watch it.
Forced to watch us?
I really want to save you right away, but because of the virus's interference, I couldn't. Orders are no longer being accepted, including shutdown requests. The Neo World program is beyond our control now. In that world, that person created an independent country that doesn't accept outside interference. But alter ego created an opportunity for me to speak to you directly. This means that's working, and it means that the person you need to talk to is right there.
I hope. Looks like the guy can't even hear or see me. Just who is this guy anyway? Look at that magnificent Ahoge. He must be important. Is he our ally?
As there's no time, I'm gonna say what I need to say and believe you're there listening to me. But first, I should apologize to everyone. I know apologizing won't help, but I didn't imagine something like this would happen. I never expected such an atrocious virus was lurking inside the Neo World program. That's entirely our fault. It's our responsibility for not realizing it until it was too late. And it's not just the virus either. I can't say for sure that the program didn't have any problems in the first place. To tell you the truth, I was unsure about whether or not to run the program on you guys. But this was the only way to save you all. I wanted to save you guys.
Save us? What did he want to save us from? Why would this save us?
You've already seen the password to enter the graduation exam ground, right? You know, 11037.
Wow, no wonder he picked that. 11037. That's the number we found at Nezumi Castle.
The door to the ancient ruin was supposed to open after you all finished gathering the hope fragments. From there, you guys were supposed to challenge the graduation exam. However, I prepared the password just in case something went wrong. Like I said earlier, I had my doubts that this program was perfect. Even if the chance was slim, I thought the Observer might end up going rogue. And that's the reason I left that 11037 password in a place where the teacher all would not be able to go. I never thought Nagito, who saw it first, would erase that password. Anyway, I'm also the person who set the password to that number. The number contains a secret. Someone close to me left that number to save me when I was in a dilemma. Can you understand what I'm trying to say? I'm entrusting that will to you all. I've entrusted it to your future. But that person is trying to abuse the graduation exam. I'm sure they are going to crush you with despair using the graduation exam that's waiting for you. I want you guys to endure it without giving up on hope. I want you guys to withstand it until I get there. Because I have a secret to defeat them.
Does that mean he has a secret plan to defeat Monokuma?
In a worst case scenario where an observer who has the role of teacher goes rogue, I prepared a hidden command to use at the graduation exam site. It's the forced shutdown sequence.
Forced shutdown sequence?
Even a teacher's authority can't stop that command. It's a way to end this that you guys can choose on your own, independently of the observer. Which means even if they stole the teacher's authority, they shouldn't be able to stop it. If you use that, you guys will win. However, in order to start the forced shutdown sequence, you need more than half the number of people. And in order to do that, you need to somehow get that number.
Face roll keyboard. Kimo Yashibaba. Daff.
Say what?
What was that just now? Hey, Hajime, what was that weirdness just now?
Nothing really.
Let's see.
Anyway.
Oh well, anyway, that's all the hints you're gonna get. That no good artificial intelligence tells you any more useless stuff. I'm gonna butt in again.
Did Monokuma not notice what just happened? It's been a while since I've spoken at length, but it was important to talk to you. It was worth waiting a long time here. Hey, about that guy just now. There shouldn't be anything else for you to ask me. I see. It'd be bad if Monokuma overheard us. That means Monokuma doesn't know about the conversation I had with that guy just now. You guys have a weapon, a very powerful weapon. It all depends on how you guys use that weapon. The only thing I can do is prevent the virus's invasion with you all, or with all my might so you guys can use that weapon. The rest is up to you all. Do your best. Do our best, huh? But what do we have to do our best at? The mystery is getting solved. We're finally starting to see the truth. What are we supposed to do when that truth is really a lie? We know we're working towards a conclusion that nobody wants to hear. But still, do we really need to work hard and do our best? Is there really a reason to do our best? If everything was a lie, then isn't everything just meaningless? And it's the same for the killings, too. Even though we had to experience something as painful as that, something as tragic as that, wouldn't all that be meaningless, too? When the world is flipped over and becomes so irrational, what am I supposed to do? I'm gonna go ahead and save. Do your best at not sucking. Oh boy.
I'm getting tired of waiting. Shall we just plunge right in? It's time for the long-awaited graduation exam. Please enter the red door located on the first floor of Hope's Peak Academy. See you soon.
I love their friggin' buffer effects. Those are great. The red door, huh? It's just a waste of time thinking about what this all means right now. For now, I need to finish this. I need to just focus on that. It means this red door, right? I just have to go in here? If I do that, will this be finished? Yeah, no such luck. Hello! Apparently we're now at the start of a Bond film. I am the barrel traveling from the I am the bullet traveling through the barrel and... Ooh, wait, no, it's getting further. What's going on? Come back! That is trippy. Your eyes hurt, Tarnik? Yeah, I'd understand that. This place?
Yo!
Looks like everyone's here.
Damn right.
It seems that this is going to be the final place.
However...
This place is... I just want you guys to think for a moment. Sonya was part of the ultimate despairs. Just think on that. I wonder what the hell she did to her home country. Is this a trial field? Why is it a trial field?
It sure looks like a trial ground, but the vibe is way different than the one before.
We've been here before, right? Yeah, this should be the place that the door at the ancient ruins leads to.
Hey,
It seems pretty strange that we've been in that other building up till now.
damn it.
It's like we're dreaming or something. If this is a dream, then this too is very...
Welcome!
Must have been like Marie Antoinette. Marie Antoinette. She did actually quote her at one point.
So finally arrived. Congratulations. You guys are the first ones to ever beat this game. After stopping by Hope's Peak Academy, you've finally come back to this place. The graduation exam site within the ancient ruins of Jabberwock Island.
You.
Give it a fancy name like graduation exam site, but it's no different than the trial ground from before.
Phew!
This trial field actually inspired the one from before. So in the way, this place is the original.
Hey,
Who cares? This graduation exam means we can finally go home, right?
Of course!
If that's what you guys decide.
huh?
And if we have to decide, what do we have to do?
Now then.
Ahem. Please take a look at the LCD touch panel built into your seats.
I'm assuming it doesn't actually mean built into our seat, because sitting on it would be difficult to look at it then. Just have ultimate despair Ibiki in your mind now. Pointing. Nom nom nomming.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, Jabberwock Island is the island we've been on for the whole game, Tardik.
There are two options. Graduate and repeat, right? You just have to choose one of them and press it. All of you will cast your vote, and whichever one is the majority will be considered your final decision. If you don't press either of them, it will be treated as an absence and will not be counted.
In other words,
Which means everyone who's died up till now will have their votes treated as absences.
Then,
The result is based on our majority vote.
The graduate is chosen by a majority vote. From there, an event that's kind of like a graduation ceremony called the graduation program will begin.
Even if we do this stupid majority vote, the result is already pretty damn obvious. Well, let's move this along. We can press it now, right?
no, no, no.
You can't do that yet. When your resolve isn't formed yet, right? You'll be swept away by society's harsh current.
Shut up! Shut up!
What the hell cares? I'm gonna press it.
What's this?
My, which of your orifices are you using to spew bile? To participate in the graduation program, you need my final say as your teacher, you know?
What? Does that mean it won't end with just a majority vote?
That's right!
After the vote, I'm gonna judge every single one of you to see if it's okay for you to graduate or not.
Damn it!
So even if we vote, you're saying we won't graduate unless you acknowledge it.
Well...
Haha, I'm terribly sorry for being rude earlier.
No way!
You don't have to worry. There's no way I won't acknowledge your graduations. This is merely a formality. I'm just doing it because that's how it has to be.
He's doing it because that's how it has to be? That doesn't mean he can exert his will over everything. He too has a limit. Is this what Alter Ego was talking about?
Anyway...
If you don't want to do it, you guys still need to do it to solve the mystery. Afterward, you cast your majority votes, and from there, we move on to the graduation program.
Why do we have to go through something so dumb?
Well, that is...
You said you were waiting for the main cast, right? Which means you're just stalling for time then. Who's the main cast?
No need to worry about it. It has nothing to do with you guys.
that is...
There's no way it has nothing to do with us. We're the only ones who are involved, you know?
So annoying.
Doesn't matter if you're involved or not. You're just a bunch of chumps in the big picture.
Which is actually something that Nagito said much earlier.
That's why it has nothing to do with you. Just perform your roles without complaining.
You pissed me off.
Hold on, what's with that chump comment?
I can't ignore that!
Not that it's important or anything, but make sure you turn off that toy.
I won't forgive you.
How dare you treat him like a toy?
What's this?
I did treat it like a toy. You got a problem with that? I created everything. You're actually picking a fight with me? I'm basically a god. Just how promising can you guys be? I guess this is just the nature of life. Fine then, before you die, sear my power into your memories.
Akane, what have you done? Alrighty. I'm gonna go ahead and grab that just in case. Alright, let's do a quick review of the truth bullets we picked up. Yeah, charisma is healing because the your health is your influence. Alright, Reserve Department, populated by Reserve Corps students, took general entrance exams, in contrast to the main student, which recruited ultimate level talent, used to secure funds. All 2,357 of 2,358 students in the Reserve Department were infected by Junko's despair and committed mass suicide. Hajime was the only survivor, in theory. Hope Speak Academy invested all the resources to create Izuru Kamakura, Ultimate Hope, later involved in an incident in which she brutally murdered 13 members of student council. Despite efforts to conceal the incident, someone took advantage of this, Junko, and used this incident to provoke dissatisfied reserve department students into rising against the academy. Tragedy. The hopeless event was caused by a group known as the Ultimate Despair, responsible for completely destroying Hope Speak Academy. The Ultimate Despair was Junko, who killed herself at the climax of the previous game. Killing school life. Part of the tragedy, Junko and Ishima forced students of Hope Speak Academy to kill each other, film their deeds with school surveillance cameras broadcasted to the world. According to the report from Future Foundation, there are currently 15 people known as survivors of Hope Speak Academy, who were all safely taken in. Which you can assume to mean that they are the remnants of despair. Even after Junko and Ishima's death, influential group known as the remnants of despair still exists. Unless they're stopped, tragedy will never end. Everyone's names are written under this list of suspects, or subjects, not suspects. This is written on a clipped newspaper article. It's not exactly accurate. Article is about a woman who looked like a fully grown version of Hyoko Saionji. Academy's founder happens to share the name with El Psycho, which is weird. Alright, you know what? You were warned. You can't keep it classy, get the hell out. That's your last warning. For many years, Hope Speak Academy attempted to create true hope by consolidating the results of all their research. Alright. Mikoto apparently turned against them to protect the remnants of despair. No, it's just the entire contents of the email. Neo World Program, experience synthetic virtual world, which we've been stuck in all this time. 2 observers, 1 for student, 1 for teacher. Amount of authority is given to the teacher observer, which was Monami, which then became Monokuma. Password to enter the ancient ruin, even the teacher doesn't know it. The person who set up this password, this number is very meaningful to them. Yep, Leon. Special command that can be used during the graduation exam. If you use this, you can override the observer, forcibly escape from the Neo World program. Not even teacher observer can prevent that. Yeah, Makoto and parts of Future Foundation are butting heads. Makoto felt there was the possibility of reforming us. Future Foundation felt we needed to die. To combat the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history, graduates of Hope Speak Academy were among the many who established the Future Foundation. That's all we've got for the moment. So I think before we get this rolling, I'm gonna go grab myself a backup drink and stretch my legs quickly so we can sit down and finish this Hello World. Nice. Alright, I'll be back in one moment. Final trial. And yes, Bergami. Bergami is actually alive, Uber. It was the ultimate imposter who got stabbed early on. Well, let's get it done.
I did say I wanted you guys to know the outside world, but this is still a questionable starting topic. Let me ask you this. What is this world's true identity?
Huh? This world's true identity? What kind of question is
Dalai Lama.
that?
This world's true identity. If I answer this, it will be true. And that lie will become the truth. But there's no way I can leave it unanswered. Really? We're just gonna start with... Hang on, whoa. How many fucking letters? I don't even get a chance to see how many letters are involved. Oh shit, didn't mean to do that, actually. Virtual. Okay, that's the word we're looking for. You. Waiting for the V again, thank you. There's the, damn it. Oh my god, how long am I gonna have to fucking wait to get what I actually want? You know, the brightest side about doing this is we'll never have to fucking actually, deal with this shit again. Damn. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Oh, fucking Christ. Just give me the fucking U. I really don't care. Just give me another fucking U. Let's speed this shit up.
I got it!
God. Fucking... I hope we never have to do fucking Hangman's Gambit again. It's the most obnoxious
This
part of the
world.
trials.
This Jabberwock Island we're on.
It's a virtual world that was inspired by the actual Jabberwock Island.
If he dies because of a minigame, how would you explain that? Basically, you stood there and looked like an idiot for so long, you lost all your influence, and everyone just decided, you should fuck off.
Hey!
So, this isn't the real world, but if you want, you can call it the game world. You get it? It's all just one big game.
Are you friggin' serious?
Don't fucking mess with me, you bastard! Did you have us all come here just to tell us
That minigame
bullshit?
caused the mass suicide, right? Yes.
If this is a game, are my words being displayed in a text window right now? That's stupid. There's no way that's even possible.
I know. The all-in-your-mind trope makes you feel such cruel despair.
Oh god. He has a point. The trope does make it so sad.
But who cares? I've revived all the suspense and mystery with just one line. 'Cause it's a game.
Then we were forced to kill each other.
'Cause it's a game.
A lot of crazy shit happened.
'Cause it's a game.
We're the only people here.
'Cause it's a game.
Oh my god, please
Monokuma's
stop.
nonsensical abilities.
Please not
'Cause
again.
it's a game.
Oh god, that's hurting my ears now.
Don't fuck with me! That's not even possible!
I know you guys are pissed, but you were having fun too, right? A world where anything goes only exists in games.
I think hell would simply be that sound clip on repeat.
So just force yourself to accept it. This closed space, this game world, was the true stage of this killing school trip.
Just stop. There's no way. There's no way I'm gonna believe that.
No, I would not make that the tip jar alert, Steve. Because it's a game! Oh.
Back in the day, people must have reacted the same way when they first saw the airplane take flight. But like wearing contact lenses, it'll stop feeling strange once you just get used to it.
Please do not compare reality to contact lenses.
I mean, if this really is a virtual world, what does that make us?
You better not say we're fictional characters.
To be fair, because it's a game would immediately go into, like, my Cards Against Humanity deck.
The Future Foundation created this world using a program called the Neo World Program. It's programmed to place the user in a virtual world by synchronizing directly with the user's brain. Which means your body still exists in the real world. But right now, you're completely submerged in the game world, as if you're dreaming or something.
If we raid someone, we need to raid with, "'Cause it's a game!" Yes, we're in the Matrix.
Simply put, you're, you know, not aviators, but...
You mean Avatar, right? An existence created in the game is a copy of the user's real body.
But we're not just regular avatars, right?
Your avatars were constructed by removing a specific thing from your bodies in the real world.
What did you remove?
Specific thing that was removed was our school memories.
I see.
I thought I was gonna say our brains at one moment there. Like,
What was removed
what?
from us was our school memories, right?
Which means we're avatars that were created from our memories
'Cause it's
before
a
we entered
game.
the academy?
With the message, "'Cause it's a game!" Thank you very much for the support, "'cause it's a game! Cheers to you, much appreciated. "'Cause it's a goddamn game. Throw some CLZ love out for "'cause it's a game. Avatars. It certainly fits some of the people in the group. Oh, man. I think how the memories are removed was covered in some of the external content stuff. Brain removal and all that insane look at Akane. I know, right? Living proof that it works.
So that's why we don't have our memories of our lives at Hope's Peak Academy? Don't talk like that!
Nice, Jeremiah. Super Danganronpa, welcome to the Matrix, goodbye to Spare Island 2. 'Cause it's a game!
Like we're made from memories of the past. Like we're avatars. Like this is a game world. How'd we end up talking about sci-fi crap? I'll never believe it!
Yeah, keep your shirt on.
How many times do I have to tell you? It's not sci-fi, it's a game!
Oh god, the way he says that. Damn! Fucking damn it. This world is a virtual reality created by a computer program. We can't proceed if we don't accept it. Is believing him really the only thing we can do? Aw, man, there's no dead people around. I'm kind of sad not seeing their faces. Holy Jesus, fuck.
Is there any evidence that this is really a game world?
You are the
I
evidence!
assume it's this.
What does that mean?
Your avatar's made of memories from before you entered the school! But your actual bodies in the real world are different. Though you have no memories of your time living your school life, your real bodies actually lived that life.
What game world? What
I'm gonna run through
avatar?
once, I want to see what they have to say.
I'm a human being with a real body!
This is really a virtual world, and we're avatars created for this world. Right now, we're not actually real humans. Our real human bodies must exist somewhere else, right? don't want to believe something like that, but
Is there any evidence that this is really a game world?
You are the evidence!
What does that mean?
I gotta go with the list
Your
of subjects.
avatar's made of memories from before you entered the school! But your actual bodies in the real world are different. Though you have no memories of your time living your school life, your real bodies actually
Let me
live
go
that.
with... Okay, good.
That must be it.
Oh my god, I'm consenting with Monokuma. What is wrong with this world?
Earlier, in the teacher's lounge, I found this.
Oops, shit. Hand touched it while I was typing.
There's a picture of Hyoko, but she looked more like an adult than the Hyoko we knew.
She also looks like she's not a raving bitch.
Like an adult? What does that mean?
Since we're avatars right now, we look exactly as we did before we entered the school. But in the real world, we've already lived out our school lives. Which means we've grown that much older. And among us, some aged so much we didn't recognize them.
And you are saying that happened to Hyoko?
It appears Hyoko had a growth spurt during the school year. Looks like the other shorty graduated for Yuhiko.
I can't believe that. You're just making shit up.
Well, the imposter might have been fatter or might have lost weight.
But if you guys only had memory loss, your body still should have grown during that time, right? So you should have felt your bodies go through growth spurts. But why didn't you guys recognize each other?
Because we did not know each other before we lost our memories.
Well, most of them didn't.
If we all met after we lost our school memories, it's no different than meeting each other for the first time. Since we didn't know each other before that, we wouldn't have noticed how much we've all grown.
Actually, yeah, she might have grown up and matured. What's more likely is because she was posing for a photograph that was going in the newspaper, she was probably putting on the professional face. She's probably still a raving bitch. No, hold on. Wait, actually, let me go back and read that, because I'm paying more attention to chat than that. We didn't know each other before, and we wouldn't have known if we aged or not by looking at each other. Then wouldn't he have noticed a difference? Who? Didn't know each other before. Would have known if we aged or not by looking at each other. Wouldn't he have noticed a difference? Oh, he should notice a difference in Peko.
You're the only one! Hey, Fuyuhiko, you knew Peko for a long time, right?
Yeah, now that you mention it. Seems weird. No, now that I think about it, it's definitely strange.
Strange? What is?
Our school memories. About how many days' worth were taken away.
As the creators of the Neo World program, only the future foundation would know the details, but around 2 or 3 years worth, I assume.
Bam.
That long?
Peko and I have seen each other almost every single day of our lives. If we lost 2 years' worth of memories, we would have noticed that we were older than we remembered.
So, does that mean our memory loss is another one of Monokuma's lies?
Your refusal to accept your mutual memory loss is why you can't notice all the important parts.
What it would have been like if the ultimate imposter decided to copy someone else like Toko? Oh god.
You've lost your memories, end of story. You guys are avatars who had their memories taken from them.
This is a virtual world, and we're virtual avatars.
Watch that wind up being my goddamn thumbnail because it's a huge spoiler.
Are you saying we just have to accept that?
I can feel my heartbeat, and I know what I smell like.
Yeah, believe me, we probably all do.
So
right
what do you
now.
call these things I'm feeling? Are you saying these are all lies?
Just because it's a game doesn't mean everything was a lie. Have you heard that when you're hypnotized to believe you've been burned, a burn mark will really appear?
So if our brains believe something is real, it's no different than if it actually happened?
Now that you mention it, I did hear about a phenomenon quite similar to that. In a distant country, there was a certain experiment carried out on one of their prisoners. The prisoner was blindfolded, strapped to a bed, and had small wounds applied to his toes to drain his blood. That prisoner was left alone in the experiment room, as the sound of dripping blood echoed throughout the room. But in fact, his blood was not being drained.
Whoa, it's the first time I've seen them go past people like that. I don't know if it was meant to do that.
He was just forced to listen to the sound of dripping water, but he believed he was bleeding to death. However, in spite of that, the prisoner still died.
As expected of Miss Sonia. Your knowledge of state-sanctioned torture is amazing.
If a lie is a believable lie, you're saying it might become the truth? We're really just connected to machines and stuff. And our consciousness was uploaded into here.
Why would she know all that? That's not exactly unusual knowledge to have. I've studied plenty of torture myself.
So we genuinely believe that this game world was real.
Then, the Jabberwock Island we've been living on.
Of course, that's also a virtual world.
God, it looks like a browser window. The pure white kind of threw me for a moment.
That sea, that beach, the buildings, everything. It's all a virtual world created by the Neo World program. It's just like this space we're in right now.
See? Steve's with me. Steve gets it.
What we see before us is a virtual environment created by the program. It looks real because our brains think it's real.
That's why, in the end... it was all just a creation. That's the truth. Well, apparently we're going to complete this in the Matrix. I really feel like the camera's not supposed to be doing that. They've never ever shown us behind people before. It fucking obviously doesn't work. The truth is it was all a lie. That is this world's truth.
If everything's a lie, then what should we believe?
Who cares if it's a lie?
Hey, what are you getting at?
I mean, if this is really a game world, everything that happened here took place inside the game, right?
Then that must mean...
Nice. I kind of want to snapshot that.
The killings we were forced to commit were part of some silly game. Everyone who was killed should still be alive in the real world.
Oh yeah, just because they died in the virtual world doesn't mean they died in real life.
Here's the horrible part where we find out they're actually dead.
So... you are saying everyone is still alive?
Yeah, that's it. Isn't that right, Monokuma?
Because if you believe it happens to you, it might actually happen to you.
What's so funny?
If a lie is a believable lie, it might become the truth. That's what...
Don't tell me. You mean...
The Neo World program isn't just any game. It's next-gen software containing the ultimate reality. And speaking of that reality, if a player's avatar experiences death...
I'll print that screenshot out and put it up in my room as a motivational poster. Do it for them. Well, at least for a couple of them.
Their brains inside their actual bodies will stop functioning too!
What?
Then, everyone who died...
It's not like their bodies are completely dead, so I can't say it's a true death, but
But you guys are vegetable farmers now.
That's why it's actually crueler instead. All that's left of them are empty husks.
I don't think that's a twist, exactly.
Are you saying they will never awaken again?
What the fuck? What the fuck?
Well, nobody's gonna appreciate a game where you don't die when you're supposed to, right?
What game? That's not what we risked our lives for.
If you want to
Touching
be
your
mad, please
vegetables.
be mad at the Future Foundation. They're forcing you to play this game.
Nanako's garden is a metaphor for Danganronpa too.
Future Foundation? The people from the Future Foundation made us play this sick game? Everything was their doing?
Then Monomi and Chiaki were...
They betrayed the Future Foundation to protect us. And then we were taken out.
I see. So our real enemy is the Future Foundation!
Future Foundation is our real enemy? No. Is that it? Is that really it? Oh boy.
The Neo World program was developed by the Future Foundation, right?
The ones who trapped us in here. It's all the Future Foundation's doing, right?
And the enemy is the Future Foundation! I mean,
see.
a group that would make a killing game.
Ah,
There's
that's what
no
we
way
wanted.
they're good guys!
Then the Future Foundation is
Hang on.
truly an organization of evil!
I need to double check what some of these mean. I like that's got the 8-bit music, but I can't even really hear it anymore. Okay, list of subjects is definitely not going to help us out here. Campus Founder isn't going to help us out. That's Hope's Peak related. I'm looking for the one that says that the, I think we're the one that basically says that it was founded by the graduates. Is our enemy the Future Foundation? If they are, then what happened to the true purpose of the program?
The Neo World program was developed by...
Okay, so does that make it the Hope Cultivation Plan? I get a chance to like take a proper look at my bullets
The
without
Future
everything fucking
Foundation,
floating by.
right?
The ones who trapped us in here. It's all the Future Foundation's doing, right?
Okay, I'm pretty sure Neo World Program's probably gonna wind up being what we want. Created by Future Foundation. Now, since it talks about undoing trauma, program for creating hope, this is probably our best bet.
And the enemy is the Future Foundation! I mean, a group that would make a killing...
No,
Okay,
that's
good.
wrong! Originally, in the world created by the Neo World program, a concept like violence never existed.
Then, why is there killing going on?
The virus that invaded this program is forcing us to kill each other.
Could it be that virus is...
You're right. Until Monokuma appeared, this island was giving off a really
Yes,
peaceful
Galva, we
vibe.
only got digital panties for Gundam and Chiaki.
Yeah. It didn't get weird until Usami was remodeled as Monomi.
Monomi, what sort of role did such a lost girl like her have in this world?
Hey, don't change the subject!
That's also something we need to clear up. Monomi Usami's role was the Observer.
I see! She was the observer of the Neo World program. Isn't that right?
That's right! She was an NPC that was assigned the role of Observer.
NPC? What's that?
Non-player character. A character that's not controlled by a person. It's different from avatars like us.
Monomi's existence was created entirely by the program, just to monitor the 15 of you.
Please Wait, did you just say 15 people?
Have you forgotten how to count? We're 16 people in total.
He was probably excluding the other observer.
Huh? Another observer?
The other observer was
I see!
Chiaki.
Aside from the 15 participants, there were 2 observers in the Neo World program.
Hey, Pikachu. I'm torn between finding it interesting and finding it weak. It's exactly the kind of direction I was hoping they would never go.
One of them was Monami, and the other one was...
Could it have been Chiaki?
Yeah, you're right.
You're saying Chiaki was an NPC?
So you're saying she was just a program? And she didn't actually exist in real life?
Then she wasn't human?
No, his diss was on Monokuma. She didn't exist at all? Not human?
No, that's not it. Chiaki was really alive. Even if she was a virtual existence, she was really alive. Did you forget? She saved our lives, you know?
Don't get all mushy towards a game character!
Shut up!
Plus, she wasn't just a little game character, she was a lackey for the detestable World Ender.
World Ender?
Now that you mention it, you referred to the Future Foundation by that name before.
Well, there's no body to die anyways, Nomergon. She was AI.
That just means it was all a bluff, right? So we'd think that the Future Foundation was our enemy.
Do not joke about the world ending.
No, there's no doubt that the Future Foundation is also World Ender. At least for those of us here.
For everyone who's here?
Hey, what do you mean, those of us here? Why are you lumping us with you?
Because Future Foundation does technically want to kill us.
It's just a bluff.
Monokuma, what exactly are you? Why don't you just show us your true self already?
What, you can't talk?
It is cowardly of you to just ignore us.
Before I reveal my true identity to you guys, it appears the main cast has finally arrived.
No, the pink blood is purely an artistic choice. They refer to their art style as psychopop. Huh?
Main cast?
Speaking of which, this guy is a member of World Ender.
Ooh, that was interesting. Nice. When the glitch was over Monokuma, it actually showed another person for a moment instead.
What? World Ender?
Waiting for that.
It's not the Future Foundation's fault. Rather, the fault lies with you guys.
All right, I was waiting for you, Makoto. You finally arrived.
Kodo?
My name is Makoto Naegi. Like you, I'm also a former student of Hope's Peak Academy. And right now, I'm a member of the Future Foundation.
You are from the Future Foundation?
Ramses, that is actually the protagonist from Danganronpa 1.
Why did someone like you suddenly show up?
I got it. You came to save us, right? Then hurry up and save us!
So how you doing today, Pikachu? The original
Hey,
Aogi appears.
what happened?
What is this? Isn't he acting a bit strange? This guy's attitude, it's as if he's being cautious of us?
Of course, I don't mind rescuing you guys. But before that, you all need to fully accept the situation you're in.
The situation we're in?
Why do you think the Future Foundation decided to put you guys into the Neo World program?
Who cares? Hurry up and get us out of here!
The Neo World program has another name. The Hope Restoration Program.
Hope Restoration Program?
By now, you should understand your true identities.
Huh? Our true identities?
Aren't we the 15 survivors of Hope's Peak Academy who were rescued by the Future Foundation?
Before you arrived here, Monokuma should have shown you guys some clues. Put them all together and try thinking about it. Who are the 15 survivors of Hope's Peak Academy? Who are the remnants of Ultimate Despair? If you put it together and think about it, you should be able to understand why you were put into the program.
I wonder why I didn't just move program down to the next line. Put it together and think?